FighterDijon, I don't know, a Juri player. Okay. Now I had no idea who this guy was. It was a Super Diamond Juri. Yeah, what's up, Metro? Yeah, I'm definitely getting these analysis stuff going on. That was the first round. There is 5 rounds in total, so I'm gonna be talking a lot. But if people have questions, please feel free to ask questions here in the chat. If you have questions in the comment section, I'll definitely be going through them and answering whenever. Redline, thank you so much. Yes, this was created by one of the, I don't know if he's a mod in my chat, but Enzo. I think he is a mod in my chat, but Enzo is the one that created it. Maybe he'll pop in. Haven't seen him in a while, but maybe he'll pop in. Alright, let's go into this one again. A Juri player. Juri Chun is very interesting. I feel like Chun does okay. Again, another matchup where I feel like Chun wins slightly. It's not like a huge thing. But this matchup is very weird because Juri kind of plays a little bit like Chun without the big normals. She likes to use her fireball to get in. She's very quick. And can be annoying to crack open, you know, especially with that fireball that she has. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So yeah, I was kind of feeling alright. I didn't feel that great against that first matchup, but we'll see how this one goes. What's on Mr. Glass doing? This is kind of, again, another matchup that I don't know. Personally, I don't dominate. I think I do okay, but I don't dominate this matchup. I don't feel like I do very good. But we'll see how this matchup goes. Basically, what I want to look for, so let me kind of explain this matchup before it starts and turn on the displays. The main thing that I want to look for is kind of like how aggressive this person is. As you can see, this man's already dashing at me. Which is kind of weird because a lot of other Juris are mostly Juris will like to get the charges up, so they kind of give up the neutral to get their stuff going. So I expect them to do like backdash into charge, or you know, whatever, jump back into charge, something like that. You want to be kind of like in this spot right here. You want to be in the range where you can poke her while she's trying to get charged. You want to be in fierce punch, heavy kick range. You don't want to be too far because her fireball can get in, especially if she has it. And it's hard to like play a zoning way against Juri. Your fireball does go over her, so it's kind of cancels each other out. But the thing about Juri is that when she has meter, she can go over yours and she can combo off of it. And her wake up game is just so much stronger than Chun's, so it's hard. It's kind of imperative that you don't get knocked out. But let's see how this one goes. So playing very aggressive, and I'm trying to like feel this person out. Now I know you just went for V skill. That one's gotta be punishable. You can block it and punish it. Just wasn't ready for it again. It's kind of like Gil with the lariat thing. It was just like I'm trying to approach and it just got thrown at me. Maybe I just need to like chill more instead of rushing to go in. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm kind of like just testing the waters. I'm trying to see how good the defense is. My meaty game was not good there at all. Okay, so there again, right there. Now that was a -6. I go for the punish, and it is touching middle kick, so get the knockdown. Okay, this is the thing that I noticed this one match. Okay, and I know Chun's, look at Chun's neck. God damn. This is something that I've noticed that I do really poorly against Juri. She has V trigger, pretty much everything combos and everything changes into everything. Don't press buttons. Take throws, get away. If you want to play neutral, like footsies and stuff. But when you're blocking, they're like, let her frame trap you. Let her do all her tick throws if she wants. Like, it's not worth going for buttons because then it just leads into this. I press a jab and now I'm gonna get carried to the corner probably. You know, so it's just not worth, like, just let it happen. I should have done that earlier, but it's okay. get the knockdown. I should have probably activated, but I activate here. And first round it goes to me. Again, a lot of people don't deal well with V-Trigger and stuff, so not right now. Not right now. Doesn't deal well with V-Trigger, so something that you just have to be careful with. But yeah. So now that it has that pressure and stuff, what's up, buddy? Right here is another example where characters can throw out crush counters out of the blue, and it's really one of those things where you can't really play the neutral like too much. You have to really see what the Juri is doing. You see a lot of it's kind of like similar to like Ken or Urian. You have to focus more on whip punishing more than anything else. You can't really go for anything like that. So it's important to go and kind of analyze what you're supposed to do slowly. You want to be able to allow these things to happen. I should have been more patient, is what I'm trying to say. If you're not as patient, you're gonna be crush countered a lot. AJ, yo, what up? Thank you so much for the 62 months. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. So even though I won the first round, I should have been a little bit more chill. Bacon Bolt, what's up? Okay, missed the anti there on that spinning bird. I could have gone for it, and that's what I was talking about right there. One of the things that I do, and maybe a lot of Chun Li players do, is when they throw Fireball, they automatically want to dash, and that's exactly what I want to do. As you can see, I'm already recovered, but because I'm already inputting dash, I'm gonna get hit, and so I get hit and get knocked out. You gotta just, it's just one of those things where when they have meters, you have to be very careful. Let's see how negative that is. This is a good thing to see and analyze and know. So okay, so I can punish that. I could do jab legs. Okay, very interesting. Gotta write that down somewhere. So because they're -4 on the wheel kick on the medium, I could go for a jab and punish it. So what I should have done was jab, legs, V-trigger into like crouching jab, crouching middle kick favor. But I didn't do it. So now playing the chase down. Okay, I get the punish. Go into V-trigger. Now I'll see what it's gonna do. Now this forward roundhouse is more like to see if he's gonna jump, press buttons, things like that. It's one of those things where you have to be very it's one of those things that I kind of guessed on. I shouldn't have, but I figured maybe if you press a button or if you jump, the only thing that can beat this is DP. So if you DP, I lose, but we'll see. Missed actually, so we actually whiffed and we did right. So now it's kind of like now that they activated V-trigger, it's kind of like we traded. So now like I have to kind of respect him more because I'm worried about his normals, but he actually jumps here. And I don't get the anti. If I would have got the anti-air, I could have made this close, but I don't, and I get whip punished. So not a good round for me. I wasn't able to get anything going. Mainly, this Juri is trying to play very runner, very defensive, really backing up and then rushing in when possible. So I'm kind of getting a little like just chill. Just chill. This is another thing that I've seen a lot of players do. Okay, I see a lot of players do. You see how they're not blocking low, they're blocking high. A lot of times I see this and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go into spinning bird when I crouch a middle kick, and that's what I do. I just go into it because I knew they weren't gonna block a lot, stuff like that. So fortunately for me, I'm starting off pretty strong. I am being a little too aggressive. This man's not really anti-airing me very well, which is kind of unfortunate for him. But you know, if it's something that's not working for them, I'm gonna continue doing it until they show me some other things. Okay, so again, get the anti-air. Now I have to mix up here, and I don't get the meaty. I don't know. I think I landed a little too late, so I missed my bread and butter. But it was the right thing. Again, I'm being super aggressive, and look at the life lead. I have a really big life lead here. Okay, So let's see what happens. Go for another mix-up, and now here, okay. So again, this is one of those times where you look at your health meter. You look at you see. I see I have a big life lead. I see that I have 2 meters to protect myself. If I need an EX reversal, he has super and V trigger, so he can bring this back. My goal is to not take as much damage as possible. At the time, that's not what I thought about, and I was just trying to like, there I go, press a button, get frame set, and I'm trying to like just be patient and not get hit by anything. And I don't know why I go in. I don't. That was a good anti-air by him. And now he doesn't have V trigger, so now I should be okay. But I have to be careful. So I go into this. I probably should have activated V trigger there, but I don't. And I just kind of, I don't know. This is another thing that's really bad about me, and this is something that I need to learn to work on. A lot of these times I'm fishing these jumps, and it's not like he's throwing meters. It's not like he's throwing fireballs or anything like that. He's not throwing any normals. I should be throwing my Fierce Punch. I should be playing more neutral and spacing and throwing my footsies out way more than what I'm doing. Like, this is a really bad play. If I'm chasing with jump, I'm playing bad. You shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be doing that, because a good player is gonna anti-air me and probably kill me with super. I don't know if I'm in super in death range yet. Maybe if he gets a big jump in, but I need to play a little bit chilled out. And he gets the fireball, so now I'm just like, okay, throw another one. Now the life lead's gone. He's gonna super off of that. And I just never get a chance. I just never get a chance. I never get a chance to do anything, because I just like got hit by all these little hits, this and that, and middle kick here, and trade here. I never got to activate V trigger. It was a really bad play. It was just really bad. So I'm not too worried though. Like, even though I lost that round, and it's, you know, I'm down 0-1 and it's 2 out of 3. I'm not too worried, because I felt like I played well. I'm just getting hit. I'm just getting frustrated by me chasing him, and that was a big problem. And I can't chase him down with fireball because of the V skill. So I was kind of like thinking, what can I do to fix that? And let's see what my adjustments are. Exactly, I was playing very anxious. I was playing very. It's kind of like I got the life lead and I thought, oh, this is easy, and I got a little bit not arrogant, but I felt like I could have autopiloted, and I think I autopiloted too much. I should have just been more, you know, engaged and trying to find the right hit. I understand, Big Bolts. You can see as even the great ones do it, so you gotta just settle down and figure out what's the right play. So I'll go to round 2. Again, he's being very aggressive. Now I get the crush counter. I missed my stomp mix-up, but it's okay. I'm not too worried. And I go for these sweeps. Now, I already know if Juices was still in here, he'd probably, you know, pulling his hair out, because every time someone blocks the sweep, it doesn't punish it. It's just really bad. You can punish Chun's sweep. You can just do sweep. A lot of people don't punish my sweep. It's really weird. It's a bad habit, but it's also a habit that, like, I know when to stop doing it. And because they're not punishing me, I'm not gonna stop doing it until they punish me. Yeah. So, get the knockdown. Oops, I forgot to turn on the display. Okay. And then so even though I have him in the corner, he's kind of fighting back with his neutral and stuff like that. And so I should have done more like crouching fears. Very unfortunate. Punish him. Should have gone to V-trigger again. Get the throw. Activate here. And now once he activated his V-reversal, I was like, okay, it's over. Because now he can't get his V-trigger anymore. Now I'm not too worried unless he gets something really big. So I just need to like really just chill and figure things out. Okay, now I need to chill because he already charged it up. So I just needed to play very patient. I'm okay with that. Didn't hit me too hard. And I'm just getting away with all these fireballs. I'm letting them charge his V skill. This is where it gets a little hard because you don't know when to get in. But you don't need to. I was very willingly to just let him make the approach. I'm waiting because I know now that he wants to get in with the dash. So as long as I whiff punish this dash, I'll be fine. And that's where these normals are coming from. Got the dash and I wasn't able to whiff punish, but it is something that I could just chill. See, 28 seconds left, I'm fine. And then I get the whiff punish. See that? You just gotta let time go. You know, if they're gonna play this style, if you have the life lead, they have to get in. That's the way it goes. So always be, you know, waiting for their mistakes when you're winning. Again, no punish on the sweep, so I'm okay with that. Unexpected V skill, okay. Okay, I like that trade, it's fine. Missed the block on that, but you know, I'm fine. I'm really just fine, and he goes for the super. Now, this could always be one of those things that can really upset you, and this could be a real big, like, test to your confidence to get hit with wake up super. For me, I'm kind of welcoming it. I'm like, alright, you know, you made the right read, that's fine. Now you have no meter. And yeah, I'm losing by that much, but now he has no meter. Now I can go in without worrying. Go for the jab. Thought I could frame trap him there, but I don't get it. Missed his combo, but I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I probably should be like walking up a little bit more, but I'm just, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not. I feel like I'm gonna get like hit by some random stuff. Get the whiff punish. Get the punish here. Go into fierce punch V. Oh no, super. I didn't even go for his legs. My God, and he just stopped blocking. After that moment right there, all his meaty, because again, he was already down meter. He didn't have it much, and honestly, he hasn't been a person that's woke up with super. I mean, woke up with a DP, right? So it's one of those things where I can fight off of that instinct of knowing, hey, this person's not going to be too aggressive. This guy's not gonna DP me. Okay, but there is one more match. So even though he didn't do it those matches, maybe, just maybe he'll do it in the third game. And that's kind of like what my thought process is. I'm like, what hasn't been shown? What could he be hiding up his sleeve? He hasn't done any DPs yet. So if I knock him down, I'm gonna probably try to bait maybe once or twice. We'll see. But it's 1-1. Again, I'm feeling very confident. I you know, even though I was losing that round, I felt like I figured out how to beat this person, and now it's up to him to make an adjustment to me. And usually it's about like changing up styles, being more aggressive, things like that. Let's put on the display and go. Okay, went for the jump. I could have anti-aired, but I just didn't realize it. This my custom metal extreme bird is okay. Fierce punch more, see? Another adjustment that I started doing. Using those fierces, using those long normals to beat him out so that he isn't just dashing at me, right? He isn't just pressing middle punch, middle kick. Now I'm able to really contain him with these big normals. See? Big normals. I already hit him with 4 big normals this round. I'm kind of waiting for the V skill, but it's, you know, whatever. Okay, got hit by that, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. That's has been his only thing that's been doing, that's been giving me trouble. Okay, is the V skill. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with blocking, V reversal, back. Well, I don't even actually back up. Okay, he DPs, but again, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. As long as I'm not in the corner, I'm okay. Just waiting for him to make a mistake. Got the jump in. Missed the combo, but I'm waiting for the jump. Waiting for the jump. He's gonna jump. That's my mind. That's my what I'm thinking of. Waiting for the jump. Get away from that. Can't believe that didn't hit him and kill him. And I got the fireball. See, just being patient, not overextending, none of that stuff. Relying more on my neutral, relying more on my big normals to get these hits, get these clutch, you know, footsie games so that I can keep them in the corner. Okay, this is not a game. Not gonna block that. Didn't really punish that. So he's not punishing my sweep very well. He did actually punish it, but it wasn't that good. So that's something that I just took in and I'll be like, okay, well, you're not gonna punish my sweep. I'm gonna throw it out more. Now that I know that's -4, I'm gonna have to punish that better. Good. Fireball. Good. So now, and here it goes right here. Right? All the time, whenever I activate it, I press the button. I told myself, this is the 3rd round. He hasn't DP'd. I'm going to wait for the DP. I'm going to see if he does it. And this is the one time where I waited patiently and I got what I wanted. And this is all adjustments. I don't waste meters. Okay, see what he does. I get hit by this. I think he could have supered that, but I think he got metered at the last one, so maybe he couldn't have. Trying to get the last hit, and I do with the touch. It wasn't the best play in this one. It was more of a slugfest. But I got the win. You know, like after the first game, after the first loss, I took into what I was supposed to be doing. I made some rightful adjustments. Look for the DP to get the good punish. Just wasn't chasing so hard. I do need to walk more against him. I do need to use back fierce to counter his neutral and his normals. But the thing that I had to do was get in with actual normal. I don't know if I got away with murder. I mean, I didn't play well, but I also don't think that I played it bad. I feel like if this was a person that was at a higher tier, I would have been a little bit more frustrated, but yeah, but he got super glass hit. See, a lot of players won't know that. Good players, or really, you know, top 3 players, they will. So, yeah, maybe. But I'm up 2-0, right? This is still in my polls, and now, as I end this YouTube video, next one will be against Chris T. Alright. So welcome back.